When you were here last, I talked with you about the fact that more than 130 officials in the Energy Department reported more than 2,700 trades of shares, bonds, and options in companies that ethics officers said was directly related to the agency's work. This is institutionalized corruption. And I asked you point blank, do you own any individual stock? And you told me, no. Let's just look at it. It was not a difficult question. Do you own individual stocks, Madam Secretary? You said no. In fact, you repeated it 3 times to me. No, no, no. Turns out that was false. You did own multiple individual stocks, and you neglected to report it to this committee for months afterwards. Why did you mislead this committee?
Oh, my goodness.
That was exactly my response. So why did you mislead this committee?
I believed that I had sold all individual stocks, and I was incorrect. So I came back.
You just don't know your portfolio?
Pretty much.
It's a big one, I guess, huh?
No, it's extremely small.
Apparently not. Someone manages it for you?
So I came back as soon as I found out that, in fact, I had not sold all individuals.
Wait. No, that's not true either. Let's just look at the timeline. Let's not. I just remind you, you're under oath. Madam Secretary, you testified you didn't own any individual stocks. You didn't sell the stocks for a whole nother month. And after you sold the stocks, you waited another month before you informed this committee. Why did you mislead us, and what were you hiding? Why did you wait so long? Why did you hide this?
I did not hide it because I brought it forth to the committee when I realized that we had made a mistake.
Really? What explains the delay? Why did you wait for a full month to explain your actions to this committee, your false testimony?
That's less than a month, and I sent a letter explaining what had happened.
May the 15th to June the 9th. Are we going to?
I owned a Ford stock that was.
You misled this committee, and you wait. What were the stocks? What were the stocks that you owned?
It was a Ford stock that my husband had owned since he was very young, and I just was not aware of it.
All right, folks, buckle up. Because what you just watched is not incompetence. This is corruption, arrogance, and entitlement wrapped in a government title. This isn't some low-level bureaucrat forgetting paperwork. This is the United States Secretary of Energy, under oath, lying straight to Congress, getting caught, and then pretending she doesn't even know what stocks she owns. If this were a conservative cabinet member, CNN would already be running a 24/7 impeachment countdown clock.
And what were the others? You sold 6 stocks. What were the other 5?
I sold non-conflicting stocks.
What were they?
Honestly, I don't even know. I do know the Ford one because that was a conflict.
You don't.
That's why I raised this.
You're here before this committee a year later after actively misleading us, after denying and delaying, and now you won't tell us. Was one of them Proterra?
No.
You sat on the board of directors at Proterra. You made millions, CNN reports, and stock options at Proterra. Then you promoted Proterra stock and Proterra products as Energy Secretary.
Sir,
Was that one of the stocks that you sold?
This is so, I mean, really.
Was that one of the stocks that you sold? Yes,
No,
really.
no,
You were presiding over institutionalized corruption in your Energy Department. You have violated the Stock Act 9 separate times. You have been referred by the Inspector General for violations of the Hatch Act. It is institutionalized corruption that you are now the face of. And here's what I'm trying to figure out. I just want to know who really runs the Energy Department. Is it you, or is it the mega corporations whose stock that you own that you're making profits in?
Oh, my goodness.
Or maybe it's the foreign billionaires who fund your conferences. Let's try something else. Do you know the names of the foreign billionaires who fund the conferences you go to? Since you don't know the stocks, do you know the names of the foreign billionaires?
This is unbelievable to me.
Let me help you.
Mr. Chairman.
One of them is Hans-Georg Weiss, a Swiss billionaire who has used various dark money front groups.
I do not know what you are talking about.
Various dark money front groups to funnel foreign money into American politics. He has used the Burger Action Fund, $20 million, that then sent money to the Fund for a Better Future, that then sent money to the Climate Power Group that has funded conferences you've attended. Do you know who this is? Do you think it's a good idea to attend conferences funded by foreign billionaires?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
You don't know the stocks, you don't know the billionaires, you would take no responsibility. Meanwhile, your Energy Department, executives in your Energy Department are trading stocks, in companies that they have direct oversight over, and you were too.
That is incorrect.
It's a
Nobody
fact.
in the Department of Energy, and we have a strong ethics office, does not trade stocks in anything that they have oversight over.
That is
People may own
simply
individual
not
stocks.
true, Madam Secretary.
Sir,
the Wall
this
Street
is-
Journal has reported on this
Senator, if I may.
extensively.
Wall Street
If I
Journal.
may, Senator, if I may just ask the question, is it possible that maybe we can continue this at a later time? But if you had any questions on the direct energy policies?
Mr. Chairman, this is directly relevant to institutionalized corruption in the Department of Energy that she oversees. You're, I think, about to say that the Wall Street Journal report's wrong.
The Wall Street Journal report did not say that people over whom they were in areas where they were directly overseeing had stocks. They did not. Our ethics office consults with all of our employees that need to be that have a reporting requirement about their stock holdings. They do not own stocks in areas that they have any influence over, nor do I.
Madam Secretary, all I have to say is this record is just deplorable. It is despicable. It is outrageous that hundreds of officers in the Energy Department are trading shares. It is
Incorrect.
outrageous that you misled
incorrect.
us. It is outrageous
Incorrect.
that you
That
are
is
continuing to
incorrect.
mislead us, and it is outrageous you're going to conferences and events funded by foreign billionaires using dark money to try to influence our politics. This has got to change, and frankly, you should go. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Let's get this straight. She was asked a simple yes or no question. Do you own individual stocks? She didn't hesitate. She didn't qualify it. She didn't say, I'm not sure. She said no 3 times. No, no, no. And that was a lie, not a misunderstanding, not a technicality. A lie under oath. And when she gets caught? Oh my goodness. I didn't know. Someone else manages it. Are you kidding me? You run the Department of Energy, but you don't know what stocks you own? And here's where it gets even worse. She lies to Congress. Then she waits a month to sell the stocks. Then she waits another month to tell Congress she lied. That's not an accident. That's damage control. That's, how long can I hide this before someone exposes me? And the absolute audacity to say, I brought it forward when I realized the mistake. No, you brought it forward after you got caught. And then comes the Proterra moment. This is the part they want you to forget. She sat on Proterra's board. She made millions from Proterra stock options. She promoted Proterra products as Energy Secretary. And when asked if she owned Proterra stock? First answer, no. Second answer, yes. That's not confusion. That's panic. That's the sound of someone realizing the receipts are public. And it's not just her. Over 130 Energy Department officials, more than 2,700 trades in companies they directly regulate. This isn't a bug. It's the feature. This is the revolving door cartel. Government power, corporate profit, zero accountability. And guess who pays the price? You do. Your energy bills, your gas prices, your taxes. Then we get to the cherry on top. Foreign billionaires. Dark money front groups. Climate conferences funded by overseas elites trying to shape U.S. policy. And she claims she doesn't know. The stocks, the donors, the billionaires, the money. So what exactly does she know? Because it sure as hell isn't accountability. And let me ask you this. Where's the media outrage? Where's the breathless coverage? Where's the threat to democracy banner? Oh, that's right. She's on the correct political team. If this were a Trump appointee, they'd already be calling it worse than Watergate. This is why Americans don't trust Washington. This is why people are fed up. This is why the system feels rigged, because it is. Unelected elites, protected by friendly media, lying under oath, profiting off policy, and never facing consequences. This wasn't just embarrassing, it was disqualifying. If lying to Congress means nothing, then the rule of law means nothing. And if this administration won't clean house, the voters will. Because this country doesn't belong to bureaucrats, foreign billionaires, or green energy grifters. It belongs to the American people.